Ezra chapter 8, starting at verse 15. I assembled them at the canal that flows toward the Haver, and we camped there for 3 days. When I checked among the people and the priests, I found no Levites there. So I summoned Elziah, Ariel, Shemaiah, Elaniah, Jabarib, Elnathan, Nathan, Zechariah, and Meshullam, who were leaders at Joribah, Ethnan, who were men of learning. And I sent them to Iddo, the leader in Cassiopeia. I told them what to say to Iddo and his kinsmen, the temple servants in Cassiopeia, so that they may bring attendants to us, to the house of our God. Because the gracious hand of our God was on us, they brought us Sherebiah, a capable man from the descendants of Mali, son of Levi, son of Israel, and son of Sherebiah's sons and brothers' men, and Hashbiah, together with Jeshiah, from the descendants of the Mari, and his brothers and nephews and men. They also brought 220 temple servants, a body that David and the officials had established to assist the Levites. All were registered by name. There, by the Ahava Canal, I proclaimed a fast that we might humble ourselves before our God and ask him for a safe journey for us, our children, with all our possessions. I was so ashamed to ask the king for soldiers and horsemen to protect us from our enemies on the road, because we'd told the king, the gracious hand of our God is on everyone who looks to him, but his great anger is against all those who forsake him. So we fasted and petitioned our God about this, and he answered our prayer. There I set apart 12 of the leading priests, together with Sherebiah, Hambiah, and 10 of their brothers, and I weighed out to them the offering of silver and gold, and the articles that the king, his advisors, his officials, and all Israel had presented there, and they donated for the house of our God. I weighed out to them 650 talents of silver articles, weighing 100 talents, 100 talents of gold, 20 bowls of gold valued at 1,000 darics, and 2 fine articles of polished bronze as precious as gold. I said to them, you, as well as these articles, are consecrated to the Lord. The silver and gold are a free will offering to the Lord, the God of your fathers. Guard them carefully until you weigh them out in the chambers of the house of the Lord in Jerusalem before the leading priests and Levites and the family heads of Israel. Then the priests, the Levites, received the silver and gold and sacred articles that had been weighed out to be taken to the house of our God in Jerusalem. On the 20th day of that first month, we set out from the Ahava Canal to go to Jerusalem. The hand of our God was on us, and he protected us from our enemies and bandits along the way. So we arrived in Jerusalem when we rested there 3 days. On the 4th day, In the house of our God, we weighed out the silver and the gold and the sacred article into the hands of Meremoth, son of Uriah, the priest. Eleazar, the son of Phinehas, was with him, and so were the Levites, Jozabad of Jeshua, Nodiah, and Binwi. Everything was accounted for by number and weight, and the entire weight was recorded at that time. Then the exiles who had returned from captivity sacrificed burnt offerings to the God of Israel. 12 bulls for all of Israel, 96 rams, 77 male lambs, and, as a sin offering, 12 male goats. All this was a burnt offering to the Lord, and they also delivered the king's orders to the royal satraps and to the governors of the Trans-Euphrates, who had given them assistance to the people and to the house of God.